Hey fellow babies, welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. I'm Michael Pachter. If you are a Patreon patron, we thank you so much for your patronage. If you're a YouTube subscriber, thank you. That's very kind of you. Please remember you have to re-up your Amazon Prime subscription linkage with your Twitch Prime. You got to do that every month. So if you haven't done it for a while, please check out the show description below, and there are instructions on how to link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch Prime account. If you do that, we get paid a couple bucks. It costs you nothing. Amazon provides that as a free perk, and the way they squeeze you is they make you redo it. It's only a couple of clicks. We get $2. Please give us 2 clicks for $2. It would be great. From YouTube, today's question from Bruno Greca 8387. Console exclusives are becoming a thing of the past. Most big third-party console games are released for PC, and consoles are getting more expensive. Could this result in a huge shift toward PC gaming? Who stands to benefit if it does? I think that there has been an ongoing shift to PC gaming for the last 10 years. Huge is a overstatement. The reason console games work is because, PC screens are 22 inches or 24 inches. Big ones are 30. I get that you sit right in front of it. But your TV is 65, 75, 105 inches. Your PC gaming chair, I'm sitting in one, is pretty comfortable, but my couch is more comfortable. And, I have a place to put my beer. So I think console gaming is here to stay, or I should say gaming on the television is here to stay. Will PC gaming go from the 400 million people who actively play to 500 million? Sure. Will it go to 3 billion? No chance. I think that console gaming is going to go away in favor of subscription gaming. I think Nintendo is going to continue to dominate handheld. I think mobile is going to continue to grow. I think PlayStation is going to be extinct. But it'll take 2 or 3 or 4 more generations before they give up. They just haven't figured it out yet. It's like asking if movie theaters are going to go away. And the answer is no, not as long as there's people who want to see a movie in a theater. But if you look at the sum total of all consumption of filmed entertainment, movie theaters are a tiny piece of that, right? So global box office is like $30 billion, right? Let's just assume, nice easy math, that the average ticket is $10. So 3 billion tickets sold, and the average movie is 2 hours, 6 billion hours. Jesus, you probably pass that in mobile gaming every week. So, theaters are around, consoles will be around. Will PC get bigger? A little bit. Will streaming subscription get bigger? A lot. Will mobile get bigger? A lot. I think that there will always be a place for the experience that is console gaming. There will always be a place for the experience that is PC gaming. But mobile, free-to-play, subscription, and playing on your TV without any console are going to become bigger and bigger. And the right question is, do we get stuff like League of Legends on televisions? Yes, you will. It might be too latent. Eventually, why can't my PC talk to my TV? So when I sit down on my couch, my PC is doing all the work. Of course it can. So give that time. Trust me, the guys, Riot Game guys, would rather we play League of Legends on every screen if they could figure out a way to get us to do it. At the end of the day, there was a show called Demolition Man with Wesley Snipes and Sylvester Stallone, and in the future there's only one restaurant. It was Taco Bell, and you could get a steak at Taco Bell, and you could also get a taco. At the end of the day, there's only going to be one platform. It's Roblox, and you play it on your TV. So that's what I think is going to happen. Back in 2000, it costs a couple $1,000 to build a good PC, and it costs $300 for a PlayStation 2. Back in 2015, it was probably getting close to the same price, and now you can build a good PC for about the same, for the same cost as a new console. You can't get like the top of the line NVIDIA card, but you get a better, your PC experience is better than your console experience. So yeah, I mean, it does make sense. You just have to be that person who would rather sit in a gaming chair and play on this kind of a monitor than the guy who wants to sit on his couch. And so I think the right long-term solution is we are going to use our PCs to play games, and we are going to build custom PCs, and they're going to power our TVs. And so, you know, if I could just like use my phone as the controller to turn on my PC, pick the game and load it, and then it showed up on my TV and now I play with my controller, that's the way it should be. Why are we not doing that? Of course we're going to do that. Before the cloud, that's how my Spotify worked. You know, I used to do, I'd use Napster, but I used to do Napster and it was tied to my PC, and my PC had to be on for it to play through my stereo. And my stereo somehow connected to my PC. I have no idea how it did it. I had a bridge. I do not know how it did it. I think it's called Unify, but I had this bridge that would do it and would make it work on my system. And now it's in the cloud, so I don't need to. But when they did that for music, why don't they do that for games? Of course they can do that. Tech. I mean, of course they can. And they'll do it if they believe that there's an opportunity where they can make money. And so, you know, the problem is we don't know who gets paid for that. You know, is it the internet service provider? Is it Microsoft? Is it the publisher? You know, who is it? But somebody's going to figure this out. I know there are links. Most of it, well, again, depends on where you live. But if you're in an apartment, yes. If you're in a house, your PC is somewhere else. So to be clear, I think you can do this now. I think that there will be devices that make it easier to do in the future where you don't have to even link the two. But yes, I agree. I think that you are better off buying a high-end PC, building a high-end PC with a high-end graphics card that'll work for 10 years than buying a console every 5. You're way better off. And I agree. Every game should be available on PC. Game Pass is. I mean, it is for sure, and will be. And if you have the downloadable client, you can play multiplayer and it works great. So I agree. I mean, I think that nirvana for everybody is this all works in the cloud, and latency kind of keeps that from happening. But nirvana for most will be your PC can be anywhere, and it doesn't have to be hardwired to TV. It'll work with some kind of a Bluetooth, because then you can go from room to room and play on different TVs. So yes, I mean, I agree. This is happening. It's going to happen. We're going to all be happy. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Thank you for subscribing as a Patreon patron or a YouTube subscriber. Shane is able to afford eggs because of that. And please remember, you have to re-up your Amazon Prime and Twitch Prime link every month. So please check the show description below, and there are instructions on how to do that. That costs nothing. So it costs you the time it takes to click on the show description and follow the instructions. About 30 seconds, and Shane gets $2. So please do it, because if we multiply that times, you know, a couple of million of you that are watching this right now, Shane will be able to retire, and there aren't a couple of million of you, but tell your friends. Anyway, appreciate the linkage. I will see you guys next time.